Drake, the bay that has a rubber attack blade, and Ghost Circle, the bay that is, well, a circle. Let us talk about the latest releases for December, where I'll be giving my thoughts, and I do want to mention, obviously speaking, one, pre-orders will be open on mallofbays.com, but not only that, this is officially on Amazon JP. Whether or not you want to say they put it up early, I don't really care, game's the game. But let's first talk about the main release, which I think most people are going to be excited for probably, which is going to be Impact Drake. So this comes with 960 low rush and a string launcher. We'll get into that in a moment, but the main thing with Drake is that it has a rubber attack blade. So first of all, I kind of want to break down this gimmick because there's a lot of misinformation from the past on rubber and all that stuff and whatever. I did do a video on this highlighting it, but I'll just do it in this video just to reiterate. But no matter what, a rubber material is not going to hit better than metal, nor will it hit better than plastic. Rubber is a soft material. You're going to dissipate the force that's going to be hit onto it. It's just a softer material, so it's just going to be absorbing more impact in reducing that recoil. So for an example, if we go over to the history of rubber attack blades very quickly, Medio El Drago, dog shit shape, but not only that, the rubber's not really assisting it in any possible way. Medio El Drago is pretty good for the impact absorption, so that's why you have Medio in a lot of equalizer combos, so it can just take that hit and just outspin them at the end. Applies to the other El Dragos too. This is also why they kind of realized that, hey, rubber attack for the blade, not really that cool of a gimmick, and that's why for Drain Fafnir, they literally have that. A stamina type that just equalizes impact absorption, reduces a lot of the force thrown onto it, and then after we kind of move on. Now you might be thinking to yourself, Will, what about Judgment? Well, this is where we talk about hard rubber versus soft rubber, which is going to be leading into the Drake. Just let me cook. Soft rubber is not good for attack. You do not want to be ripping onto the blades, right? That doesn't do anything actually effective to it. You're just wasting a lot of your energy. If you want it to be effective, you want really, really hard rubber. That is why the best version of Judgment is where the rubber is almost as close to plastic as possible when it is super, super hard. Now, regardless, Judgment having rubber does not make Judgment good. Judgment is good for the actual shape. The only thing you can say the rubber is helping is, let's say, the burst stopper on there, so that we can absorb a lot of the impact so the disc doesn't slide right away. Now, on other things like, let's say, Imperial or Command, it's so small it's not even worth mentioning. But hey, let's move on to another bay, which I'm sure a lot of people know, which is Ultimate Valkyrie. Did you know that Ultimate Valkyrie is at its most effective when the plastic is actually exposed for the contact, so it can actually hit a lot harder? So once again, where Ultimate Valkyrie, I would actually say the case, the shape isn't too bad, but the main thing that's probably going to be doing a lot of the work is when you wear down the rubber so the plastic is more exposed. So another example, pretty much it. So for Impact Drake, what does this mean? What does it mean? You're looking for one of two things. You're either hoping, if you want this to be really useful for attack, you either want to maybe try to wear down the rubber as much as possible so you're more exposed to the metal contact, or if you really want to put this to like the real use that the previous Drake was, which is more defense, you're hoping that the Drake has soft rubber so it can be used on defensive combinations to maybe like absorb maybe some of that impact potentially. So I gave you one of two options, but as an actual gimmick, it's not really an effective gimmick. It is a fun gimmick, but it is not a real gimmick. Oh, okay, so the other parts, by the way, 960, based, we love it, cool, fine. I'm okay with another 960, no complaints here. Low rush is a very cool thing to see them do. So low rush is pretty exciting because rush is a bit that is repeated extreme dash, so to also have that on the lower height is going to be pretty awesome because that means you're going to be able to really have a controlled attacker at that low height. So I'm thinking quite a few blades are probably going to benefit from this. So on that part I'm pretty excited for. It does also come with a string launcher, which it does look very, very nice, but yeah, as far as Drake goes, I'm more excited for the bit. The blade maybe for defense. If attack works at all, it's not going to be because of the rubber, but whatever. The design of it also does look pretty nice. Kind of reminds me of Dragoon F, I want to say. Okay, next up, we have Ghost Circle. Yeah, what a weird name, eh? So Ghost Circle is probably one of where we really need the full info on this for like the whole parts lineup, because dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, shit's not looking good. Hey, also, since all these images are kind of cooked, I kind of just photoshopped original renders, that way our conversation cannot look like it's 144p on YouTube. I mean, yeah, let's just go over the lineup. I literally have this shit. Now, we don't have the full part, so maybe the ratchets and the bits save this entire lineup, but first of all, the main bay of this Ghost Circle thing, very, very small. I like a lot of the color choice of like this sort of magenta and kind of light purple. It does look really, really neat. It's very small in the shape. I'm pretty sure the width of this blade should be similar to that of Rhino Horn. Like if you put this on top of a Wizard Rod, it looks super, super small and condensed. So stamina-wise, I think this should probably be maybe pretty good. I don't know if it would beat Wizard Rod, but I mean, you can't go wrong really. It looks like just a mini Wizard Rod, to be honest, just like if you shrunk it. If the weight on it's pretty good, that might be pretty funny for Troll for stamina or defense, because it'd be really small and hard to hit. So kind of like the Rhino gimmick if they kind of thought it out a bit more. Now we do get a new Ratchet, which is kind of sounds like a shitpost, which is 080. So 080, it looks like 380 if they just kind of rounded it off a bit more, but it has like these really large nubs of contacts. So I don't know, maybe good hype for stamina. Maybe. Comes with Gear Ball. Gear Ball's trash. I don't like Gear Ball. Someone said, oh, actually, well, if you tilt launch... No, I'm sorry to say this, but if in all the months that have passed and Gear Ball barely can get in any actual viable combinations, then I can't really sit here and say, well, Gear Ball is a good bit. It's not. The other bays on this lineup are, God help us, we got a green ghost. That's kind of cool, I guess. Sure, why not? I like the ghost motif, and I think green is kind of funny. Ectoplasm, I guess. Now, one nice one, a Phoenix Feather. I'm okay with the Phoenix Feather reprint because we haven't gotten a Phoenix Feather in literally like a year, so I'm okay with that. Now the other stuff is where if maybe we see the other parts in this, it could maybe save it, but Shinobi, come on. Shinobi's not good, I'm sorry. There's someone like, actually, Shinobi. Nice try, Pass Zankye. I'm gonna take over here. Yeah, I think Shinobi's just a whatever blade. If you like it, God bless your soul. I just think that we could have gotten literally anything else over Shinobi to get reprinted, like a Leon Crest, a Phoenix Rudder. Come on. Wyvern Gale. Did we really need another Wyvern? I would have taken... Shit, man, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I would have just taken another. I would have taken a red shark. A red shark. Wyvern's like okay for stamina and I guess attack, but it does not have a place in the meta. And fucking Leon Claw. What? If it was like Leon Crest, I'd be like, that would balance things out quite a bit. But Claw? Claw? I don't know. We have to wait for the full lineup, so maybe the full lineup redeems itself. Maybe they throw in like another Rush. Maybe they throw in like, I don't know, points reprints. Maybe Glide. I would take Glide would be pretty nice. I think we're gonna have to really wait for the full lineup to justify it, but this is really gonna be make or break once we figure that out. But I mean, aside from that, also just to throw this in there because I thought it would have been fun. I thought we would have gotten. Like, first of all, I thought we were gonna get like a UX unicorn. I guess now I just really want a unicorn. I just want to see it again. I thought maybe like a Leon Crest, Vice Tiger, like do like a White Shark, Clear Drake, and then after you could like build Drake in this RB. You know, maybe I was too high on the expectations. I don't know. What was your prediction lineup that you would have thought? We still need the parts either way, so obviously wait for a follow-up video on that. Oh, also, Beyblade Zone, I think, comes out this week, so I'll probably try to stream and do playthroughs on it, so check that out. And I think we might get info under CLX over, I'm not too sure, but stay tuned for, like, the following video. And that's kind of it. So if you want to let me know your thoughts in the comment section, go for it, I guess. And I've tried to be as fair as possible to this stuff, you know. Even though I'm selling it, I still want to try to be as impartial as I possibly can. Like, Ghost, I think maybe the blade could be useful. The lineup, I'm hoping, is good. I am happy for a feather reprint, but that's kind of it for this video. So thank you all for watching. That's going to be it for now. Take care and bye.